Trans Am. 1,000 horsepower. 21 pounds of boost. Big ass turbo. Small ass engine. 6-speed. Man gears. 9-inch rear end. It's fast. But it's broken. What is up, YouTube? How's everybody out there doing today? I had a different video for you guys tonight, and I was kind of in the halfway way of making this video. Unfortunately, I'm missing a part. I kind of goofed up. I had to order another part, and this has to do obviously with my Duramax sitting outside and the valve body, which is together. I had a real great video for you guys on putting this thing back together, cleaning it up, making it look pretty. As you can see, it's sitting here all ready to go. Everything's torqued down except for the bolts that go actually in the transmission itself. But unfortunately, what I didn't realize is this right here. It's called a manual valve, guys. And this little slit right here, I don't know if you guys can see that right there. That little slit, there's a very small pin that goes in there that's about 2 inches long, maybe 1.5 inches. We're gonna put that right back in there again here. That goes in there and slides back and forth. Basically, when you shift the truck into park, neutral, drive, reverse, whatever, this slides in and out like so. And that pin stays in here. So let me give you a little demonstration here. So if we put this in here like that, that pin would go in like this. Now that pin gets connected to a lever that has a slit in it, like a little snake trail, and as this goes in and out, that snake trail moves. Well, backwards actually. As you shift the linkage like this, that snake trail moves the manual valve in and out. This pin is called a manual valve select pin. And I freaking lost it. I don't know how I lost it. I don't know where I lost it. I must have lost it at some point when I was taking the valve body out on the ground. And believe me, guys, I looked and I looked and I looked all over the damn place for this freaking pin, and I could not find it, and it really pissed me off. I looked in the pans of oil that I used. I dropped the pan in the transmission that's, you know, holding everything together. Looked in there, could not find it. So I had to order another one from GM. $7. I mean, it's a $7 mistake. That's how stupid this is. And basically, tonight's video was going to be about the Duramax going back together and shifting and working properly. I've got the oil sitting here for it. I've got a new filter. I've got a new internal filter as well. And I can't do that video for you guys. But we have some very, 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 very good news instead. We can do this video of the Trans Am of Ghost. So before I get this video started, I want to do a few little shout outs here. Two of which definitely want to do a shout out. Let me show you guys here. So let's see here. Let's get some things shitugated, guys. You know what I mean? That way I can give these two fellers a good shout out. They came down, one from Vermont, one from Canada, and one of them is Old Car Auto Guy. He came down and gave me a sticker, gave me some beer, gave me a Canadian 50-cent tire bonus thingy that they have up there, which is pretty cool. The other guy is America Bumper to Bumper. I'm going to have both their informations, their YouTubes down in the description below. Go check them out. The one thing that Old Car Guy came and brought me, actually, you know what? I'm going to show you the beer because I don't care. I might actually drink one tonight while I'm working. Oh my God, yeah, it's nice and cold too. So we have some Picaroon's Dooryard Summerweed Ale. Never had this beer. It's strictly from Canada. 4.5% alcohol by volume. Hopefully my video doesn't get demonetized for showing beer on my channel. The other thing is this pretty awesome bag. He brought this down from Canada. I don't know of any place around here that offers this, but these are Lay's ketchup chips. I'm probably going to eat a few of these tonight as well. But yeah, you can see there's some French writing up in here, and there's French, and they actually put a lot of the information in French as well, I guess. I'm assuming it's French, ingredients in French. But yeah, two pretty awesome guys. They came down here and visited myself along with a whole bunch of other YouTubers as well. And I wanted to give them a shout out, man. To drive that far and see somebody they appreciate and somebody that they enjoy watching amongst other YouTubers, it's pretty fucking cool, guys. It's pretty fucking badass. And a big shout out to them guys, and I appreciate them coming down and saying hi and hanging out at the shop for a little bit and giving me some cool stuff. So like I said, go check them two guys out in the description below. Let's get started with this video now. All right, guys, on to good old Ghost here. As you know, in previous videos, we've had some little issues with Ghost. Push rod popping out, rocker arm coming loose, all that fun shit. And the last thing left, I actually put new spark plugs in them and everything. Last thing left was the fact that I still thought we had fuel injection issues. I could put my stethoscope, if you don't know what a stethoscope is, put it on your ears, you touch it with a piece of metal. I noticed some of the injectors were sounding kind of weird. So last step that I could do with this car, since it was running kind of goofy and off and not just, you know, right at all, was send the injectors out. A company called HPI Injection out in Illinois contacted me and said, hey man, why don't you send these injectors out? I was like, sure, no problem. I'll send them out to you. They're going to test them, clean them, retest them again. And that's exactly what they did for me, guys. So here's some videos of the testing process that they did for me. We're going to do the before when they received them, the cleaning, and then after testing and after cleaning and so on and so forth. So you can see them 4 little videos right here, right now. Then we're going to come back and explain what happened. As you can tell from those few videos that you just seen of them testing, cleaning, and retesting those injectors, we had some issues going on. They emailed me back and they told me, yep, 2 of them injectors, they were clogged up pretty bad. They're gummed up with E85. So E85 was obviously the damaging factor of my setup. Even though those injectors are E85 compatible, the unfortunate part of that is they still got gummed up. So I emailed them back and I was like, listen guys, I was like, I tell you what, I'm getting away from E85. I'm done with it. I'm over it. I want to go back to pump gas on Ghost here behind me. What would you guys say to keeping them 210s? You can have them. They're all yours. Do whatever you want with them. Throw them in the trash. Sell them. Whatever. I don't care. Send me a set of your 1200cc injectors. That's exactly what they did. And I'm very, very thankful and happy about them doing that. Their link will be first in the description down below. Go check them guys out. Let's go take a look at the injectors. All right, guys. Here are my new HPI high performance injectors. We're going to go ahead and open this up. It was taped. I did cut the tape open. They do a very nice job packaging these injectors, and they are the shorty LS3 style EV6 connectors, which is going to work just fine for me because I have all that. It actually says 1250cc injectors from HPI. They're marked very nice. They got brand new O-rings on them as well, which is pretty awesome. So there's 8 of them here. And then what we have underneath our foam is we have an entire printout. Here we go. Of all the data information of what's going on with these injectors, which is pretty freaking awesome. It's a ball and seat type injector, saturated driver. I don't know what that means, but then it has all the information here as well. And if I remember correctly, these things have a lifetime guarantee as well, guys. So if I ever have an issue with these injectors whatsoever, I can contact HPI up and say, yo guys, I've got an issue that needs a tissue and something needs to be done, and they will definitely hook me up and help me out and figure out whatever they need to figure out with these injectors. So what we're going to do, we're going to close this guy back up again. It comes in a real nice case, real nice plastic case and everything. Very, very convenient. Let's grab these guys here. We're going to go over here to good old Ghost. Haha, Ghost. My injector rails, my fuel rails, been sitting here for a couple days. So Basically, we're gonna lube up these injectors, get some blue grease on them. We're gonna install everything back in the car. They sent me all the injector data that I need in order to get these injectors to run and start up and operate properly. So that's all been done already through HP Tuners. So all I gotta do, like I said, is put the injectors in, load up the tune, and bam, we're gonna hopefully see this thing fire up and sound perfect. So let's get started. All right, guys, so we have our new injectors in. They all went in pretty darn smoothly. Got my fuel lines hooked up. The very first thing we need to do is we need to obviously upload the new tune, which we're going to do right now. And then after that, we're going to check for fuel pressure leaks anywhere in the system. Hopefully everything's good. We don't have any leaks. And then we can fire this thing up. And hopefully everything works out great. The first thing we need to do, crawl in here, give her some fuel pressure. Oh, you know what? I can't give her fuel pressure because I actually have the sweat my ass off. Oh no, never mind. I forgot to take the fuel pump fuse out. So the fuel pump fuse was actually already in there. Usually I take it out of cars that I'm working on when it comes to fuel systems, but I guess this one I forgot. So let's prime it a few times. Hear them fuel pumps going in the back. We'll leave the key on so it holds pressure. And we have our tune up. Let's take a look, see guys. Let's get our flashlight here. Now let's take a look, see. Oh, look at that. It looks like them things are sealing really, really good. I remember the Bosches I had issues with the Bosches sealing up. But these ain't leaking at all. And I'm holding steady at 50 PSI. So it looks like we're good to go there. No fuel leaks, so I'm very happy about the O-rings seating properly and working like they're supposed to. Now, what we're gonna do is we have all of our injector data in our flow rate, minimal injector pulse, offset, sharp pulse adder, all that stuff. We go up here and write this sucker. Let's see what happens. Let's get in here. I do have a somewhat moderate tune. I reset the fuel pressure. Should be around 43 PSI for these injectors. That's what they call for. It was at 58 before. So hopefully everything works out. Let's see what she does. Running. Let's get the O2 warmed up. Hopefully that does something here soon. Now remember, this is on E85. We will be switching over to pump gas eventually. Very, very soon actually. My air fuel gauge is already like rate going up. Still running rich though. So I'm definitely gonna have to mess with the tune a little bit. It's probably the tune. Yeah. Sounds like poop. But that's okay. Definitely am gonna have to work on the tune. I'm probably gonna have to remap the entire VE table for this setup, obviously, but I do have all the right and correct injector data in here. So that's definitely a good start for me, which I'm very, very happy about. So there you go, guys. Car is running at least. It's not perfect, not 100%, but it is running and it's working. And that's all I really care about right now. Probably another day, I'll probably end up going and like checking out some tune tables and looking at some different things and doing some logging, maybe drive around the street, do some logging on it, and try to dial the injectors in a little bit more. And then off to the dyno is where we're going to be going, obviously, to see what she puts down. Hopefully on pump gas on 93 octane, which is what we're going to be running. We're not going to be running race fuel or anything like that. We're not going to be running 85. We're not going to be running anything crazy. I just want this to be a nice 93 pump gas tune. So once I get the E85 out of here and put pump gas in here, we're going to see what this thing puts down. I'm hoping it makes 1,000 still on pump gas, and I think it will. I was only running 17.5 degrees of timing before on the E85, which is really, really, really low. I'm sure I could have ran more timing, but I just didn't want to. So 17, probably, honestly, for 1,000 horsepower, I'm probably going to have to go down to about 14 to 15 degrees of timing on this setup with good 93 octane gas in it. Maybe it might even have to go lower than that. I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see. But like I said, guys, she's running, injectors are in. I'm super stoked about that. Hopefully the next video you guys will see will obviously be the Duramax running as well. Then both my vehicles will be back on track, and we can at least tow Ghost with the Duramax to Keith's Pit Stops dyno and get her dialed in, you know, and get her back into racing, going to the track and having some fun. Cooler weather is coming very, very fast here in Pennsylvania, so the tracks are going to be acting really, really good when it comes to turbo cars and supercharger cars and stuff like that. It's going to be freaking awesome. Other than that, guys, if you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Instagram, Diablo Formula Racing. Facebook is also Diablo Formula Racing. Deuces, guys.